guys, it's Mindy. In this video, I'm going to show you how to crochet the rest of this hat. So in video 1, I showed you how to just crochet the ribbing. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to crochet everything from the ribbing on up, including making this little pom-pom. Now, if you are enjoying the messy bun hat trend, or I guess it could be ponytail hat trend as well, I'm going to show you how to modify this pattern to make a messy bun hat. Both are very simple. It's just a very, very small modification either way. And it's very beginner friendly. I don't think that you'll have any issues at all making either versions. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. And if you have not subscribed yet, make sure to do so. Let's get into the tutorial. So to start crocheting the top side of the hat, you're going to chain 1. And then you're going to do a single crochet around the entire ribbing of the hat, inserting your crochet hook into this little hole that is right next to each rib. For a single crochet, insert your crochet hook, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over again and pull through. And that's a single crochet. Okay, so we're just going to do that right after each rib, all the way around. And this is just going to create a really nice foundation for you to build the rest of the hat on. Okay, so I will meet you back at the end of this row to show you how to start the second row. Okay, so I have completed that row of single crochet, and this is going to be the only row where you actually connect the beginning and the end. The rest, we're just going to do a continuous loop around. So I'm just going to do a simple slip knot. I'm going to insert my crochet hook into that very first single crochet that we did, yarn over, pull through both. That's just a quick slip knot. So now I'm going to go straight into a half double crochet. So half double is yarn over. You're going to insert it into that second single crochet. So yarn over one more time, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 3. That's your first half double, and we're going to do 2 more. So yarn over, insert into that next single crochet, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over and pull through 3. That is your second one. So 1 more, yarn over, insert your crochet hook, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over and pull through. Okay? So now we're going to do our first puff stitch, and I know this is referred to as a bobble stitch from time to time, but according to the crochet guidebook that I use, it's called a puff stitch. So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean, so no worries if you call it a bubble stitch. So yarn over, insert your crochet hook into that single crochet, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. Leaving 2 loops on your crochet hook. We're going to do this again, yarn over, insert into that very same single crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, leaving 3 loops on your crochet hook. So we're going to do another one, so yarn over, insert into that same single crochet, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 again, leaving 4 on your crochet hook. Okay, so last one. Yarn over, insert into that same single crochet, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And now you should have 5 loops on your crochet hook. And now we're going to yarn over and pull through all of them. And that is your first puff stitch. So now we're just going to do 3 more half double crochets. So yarn over, insert into that very next single crochet, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. You can already see the lovely texture that will be on this hat. So 2 more half double crochets. My wrist is popping. You can tell it's morning and I have not crocheted today yet. Okay, so that is your third half double crochet, and we're going to go into that second puff stitch. So again, it's yarn over, insert your crochet hook, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert again, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And then yarn over, insert your crochet hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And then the last one, yarn over, insert your crochet hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And then to finish it off, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Okay, and we're just gonna go right back into 3 half double crochets. And I'm sure you've already picked up that that is going to be our pattern all around. It's 3 half double crochets followed by a puff stitch, and then just loop back to 3 half doubles followed by a puff stitch. Okay, so I will meet you back at the end of this second row of crochet to show you how to start that third continuous row of crochet. Okay, so to start that third row of crochet, you're going to have, the way the math works out, you're going to have a puff stitch right on the very center of the seam that connects the ribbing, which is totally fine. But you'll notice that we have a little extra space between this puff stitch and this puff stitch. Like it's way more than 3, and I believe it's 6. But what we're going to do is we're going to work that down to 3 over the next couple of rounds. So starting with this round, we're going to skip this very next single crochet and double crochet into that next double crochet. That's going to hide the holes that would be created if this was a continuous, or if this was just one row of crochet, so don't worry about that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so for this round right here, we're going to have 5 half double crochets without a puff stitch, and then I'll show you the next time around we're going to take it down to 4. The next time around we're going to take it down to 3. So now that you've done 5 half doubles, you're ready for your first puff in this third row of crochet. I need to pull out more yarn. Okay, so yarn over, pull through, yarn over again, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And that is your first puff stitch in that third row. And now we're going to do 3 half doubles. So it's really only that one spot when you're starting a row that's going to be off on how many half doubles that you do. But you're always going to surround your puff stitches with a half double. So if you'll see right here's the puff stitch, and then on both this side and this side I do a half double, so it creates that nice staggered look that will basically spiral around the hat. Okay, so I'm ready for another puff stitch. Okay, so I will meet you back at the end of this row, and I will show you how to again start that fourth row of crochet and how to eliminate another half double crochet to continue creating this lovely textured look. Okay, so I'm getting ready to start that next row of crochet, and I just again want to show you, so after the bobble stitch that starts that next row, you're going to skip that very next half double crochet and crochet into the next one, and you're still going to have 4 half doubles before you're ready for your next puff stitch, but that's totally fine because in the next row we'll be down to the 3 that we should have. So that is your second one, this is the third half double, and then the fourth half double. Okay, so now I'm just going to continue around and do 3 half doubles followed by a puff stitch, and I will meet you back at that third row of, well, it will be the beginning of the fourth row of half doubles and puff stitch. So now I am getting ready to start that fourth row of half double followed by the puff stitch. And I just wanted to show you, so we're going to skip this very next one as usual and do a half double. So that's 1, 2, 3. And now you're ready for a puff stitch. And this should be your fourth row, the beginning of your fourth row of half double followed by the puff stitch. And you can already see this very lovely spiral texture that's developing on the hat. So I will meet you back at the end of the fifth row. So 4 and 5 are going to be the only two normal, and I say that air quotes because it's going to be the only two rows that are 3 half doubles followed by a puff stitch all the way around. And then on 6 through the rest of the hat, I'm going to show you how to start eliminating stitches so that it gets that nice hat shape. So I will meet you back at the beginning of the 6th row of crochet. We're ready to start row 6, and row 6 we're going to move to 2 half double crochets followed by a puff stitch and do that all the way around. So I'll show you which half double stitch that you should be skipping when you move to eliminating these stitches. So I'm going to do a half double. So this is my second half double, and then I'm going to do the puff stitch. Okay. And then I'm going to skip this stitch and do a half double in the surrounding this puff stitch on the previous row. So that's one. I'm going to do a second one followed by another puff stitch. Okay, so again, I'm going to skip this very next half double and move into that next one. So I'm going to repeat this all the way around, and I will meet you back at the beginning of the 7th row. For the 8th row, it's going to be 1 half double stitch followed by a puff stitch all the way around. So you're going to skip, so when you have a puff stitch and you're getting ready to do your half double in between, you're going to skip this stitch that's right before the puff stitch on the previous row and do a half double into this next one. Okay, then you're going to follow that with a puff stitch. And then again, you're going to skip this next one and do a half double into the stitch that is right after the puff stitch. Okay, so that is how you're going to do all of row 8. And at row 8, I'm going to show you how you can then end your project to do the messy bun hat that has been all over Instagram and Pinterest. But then I'm also going to show you how to do the 9th row and how to add the pom-pom to do an actual traditional hat. So I will meet you back at the beginning of that next row. Now at the end of the 8th row, and if you are doing a messy bun hat, so where there's a hole in the very top center of the hat for your messy bun or ponytail, you're going to do a half double crochet and then a slip knot to finish this hat, and I will show you how to do that. If you are wanting to do a traditional hat, just stay tuned. You can actually fast forward if you want to. You're just going to do a half double crochet, and then you're just going to do a simple slip knot, and you want to make sure that this is tight. And then you're just going to pull this through all the way. And then you're just going to hide this tail using your crochet hook. I don't know how well you can see this, and I'm not gonna hide it all the way since I'm gonna come back and show them how to finish this. So this would be your messy bun hat. Okay, I'm going to show you, if you want just a traditional hat, then you'll simply add a 9th row, and I will show you how to do that, and then you'll also add a pom-pom. So stay tuned, and I will show you how to add that 9th row 9, it's just going to be a row of half double crochets, and I have this yarn that's tied on simply because I cut it off to show how to do the messy bun. Okay, so I will meet you back at the end of row 9 to show you how to tighten up the open hole that you probably have at the top of your hat, and to show you how to make the pom-pom that will go on top of the hat, and I'll also show you how to attach it. I have completed my last row, which is a row of just half double crochets. I'm going to show you how to loop yarn around to tighten this, and then add the pom-pom on top. You're going to cut a rather long tail so that you can loop this around. And I'm going to attach this very last half double crochet that you did with a slip knot. And I'm just going to do it in the exact same stitch that this half double crochet is in. There you go. And then I'm just going to pull through, tightening it a little bit. And then you can use a crochet hook or just your fingers too, whatever's easiest for you. Last time I used my fingers, maybe this time I will use a crochet hook because this isn't going as smoothly as I remembered. You could also use a needle. That would probably be the fastest way. I just don't have a needle with me at this moment. And as you can tell, I'm just taking it in and out every stitch. I'm gonna have to use my crochet hook. Now that I am at the end, I'm simply going to pull this and tighten it. And then I'm going to leave this on the outside of the hat until I make the pom-pom to attach the pom-pom. So now I'm going to show you how to make a pom-pom to put at the top. I'm going to put that aside and just pull the yarn over. And what I'm going to do is wrap the yarn around 3 of my fingers. Actually, I'm going to do 4. I'm going to make this one just a little bit bigger. So I'm going to wrap the yarn around my 4 fingers. And I'm going to wrap it around anywhere from maybe 50 to 70 times. I should have taken my rings off, but I didn't, so. I'm going to cut right here. And then I hope I can get this over my rings. Ugh. Okay. So now I'm going to tie, I'm going to loop yarn around, and you're going to use this tie that you're making to tie it onto your hat. So you want the tails to be quite long. Just going to use your scissors to cut. You're gonna be pretty messy because you're gonna have to trim all of this anyway. So just cut away. There is no right or wrong way of doing this. Oops. You just start trimming. Okay, so this is a pom-pom. So excuse the mess that creating pom-poms makes. I'm gonna swipe that to the side and show you how to attach this. Okay, so there's no right or wrong way of doing this. That loose tail, I'm gonna put in the inside along with the 2 tails from the pom-pom. And I'm going to tie these 3 together. And then I'm going to trim these down just a little bit. They're quite long. And I'm going to hide all of these. This is from when I tied my yarn together, and I'm going to hide all of these tails just using the crochet hook that I used. That is your hat, or messy bun hat, whatever you prefer.